I can eat the tuna? Oh, you're right. I still don't want the red gem, though. I can eat the limpets, too. I'll do that. Yeah, I really don't want the red gem. I'm just gonna leave it. It's so bad. It's really, really bad. It doesn't do anything. If you could feed something to the pigs and turn them into amphibians, that would be merms, wouldn't it be? Merms are basically pigs. They act almost exactly the same way. They look almost the exact same. Just one is pink, one is green. Maybe merms are actually pigs. Maybe that's why they fight. Because they want to see who the most dominant pig is. Well, we have the fisher merms for friendly merms already. Actually, it'd be really cool if I could find a biome with just fisher merms and no regular merms. That'd be so awesome. That should be a set piece. Honestly, that should be a set piece. This is why you don't pre-build the chest in the early game. Because you might find boards. This one has stuff inside of it. I'm not gonna go there though. I'm just gonna leave. I have to head back home. That would explain why there are merm heads in the pig village and pig heads in the merm village. Yeah. What if the reason is actually they used to be one another, and they're not... Oh my god, this is 2 islands? What? That's so cool! What if they were actually one and the same, and maybe, like, they transformed into each other? That could be the story. Wait, this is 2 islands. It's so awesome. I've never seen a gap like that. The only thing that would make this little gap better would be if there was a little bridge of beach biome or something connecting the two. Merms don't become wermerms? Maybe they will? Oh my god, why are there so many skeletons here? Is this where the tiger shark is? Oh my god, look at these skeletons! They're everywhere! Oh, it's so freaky! Damn it, it's monkeys. Of course they're monkeys. Okay, I just want to explore the skeleton area. There has to be something really cool there. Unless the skeletons were spawned because of the giant X biome. The giant X set piece. Which always has a bunch of skeletons on the island. But there actually weren't that many this time. So maybe they just spawned here instead. That could be it. Unless I see a giant tiger shark in the next couple seconds. That's probably what it is. Yeah, what if the game sees these islands as one? That's what I'm thinking. Because that little gap there is really unnatural. Usually the gaps between islands are way bigger. So it's probably some kind of buggy world generation. But these kinds of world generations make it cool. You have a gap like that too? It's really awesome. This is a really cool island. Unfortunately, I can't stay. I gotta get home. Both islands have light green turf. You really like light green, don't you? Okay, well, I don't like that sound. There are like 8 limpets. That's a good incentive to build stuff. Or build the base, I mean. Okay, I'm gonna explore out here while I wait for the sharks. I might trigger landhounds like this. Yeah, I did. I don't think I'm gonna eat this. I want to save it because they're not renewable. Use them as decorations, maybe. Oh, if I drop that, the spiders will come, so I can't do that. I gotta wait until daytime. I want to burn this. Have you seen my WX game? I think you would like that island. I can show you in a second. Yeah, I'll show you after the season ends. I'm gonna head back home and then that'll be it. It's a really cool island. I didn't say it was like the best island ever when I found it, but it started growing on me. Oh, wait, hold on. I never summoned the Krampus, did I? I just lowered my sanity for no reason. Oh my god, I just realized that. That's awkward. I ate the shark meat and then didn't do anything with it. You're watching Weber right now? The WX series is not going on YouTube. It was just for fun because of unfortunate circumstances that happened in some other game. Also caused by lag, by the way. I gotta fix that lag issue. So much lag. Okay, so there was one landhound and there were 3 sea hounds. So there's probably about 2 more somewhere. Probably chasing a dogfish somewhere. Usually that's what happens. I can hear it. Where is it? There it is. Damn it. You can actually dodge the first attack like that. But it's really hard to time. It's so annoying. Alright. It is time to head back home. The harsh season just began, so I might as well go back home now. The harsh season for sailing, I should say. Still no tiger shark, though. Seriously wonder where it could be. Let me just explore this a little bit before I head out. I think by day 150, I want to have a second base. Preferably explore the entire map by then. It's a lot to ask for Shipwrecked. I'm sure it's doable in less amounts of time, if you actually focus on exploring. But I prefer the more balanced approach. Just do everything. A little bit of everything every once in a while. I don't have time to actually explore. I was gonna say I wanted to explore this area, but I don't have time for that. I can circle around though, like this. I don't know if this whale is ready. Let's check it out. So if I add the lag emote to better Twitch TV, that's 4 out of 5 of the ones I can use. The artist still hasn't replied to me yet. I think she's busy, or the email got drowned in her flood of emails or something. I never got any twigs, did I? I think that was one of the objectives, and I completely failed that. Oops. What do dolphins even do? Well, if you're playing Weber, they kill you. Not that I've died to them before, but they're really scary. I thought they were like shadow creatures, or like dark evil things, beard things. Because they kind of look like beard fins or something. Because of the, the black outline, black coloring. But if you're playing other characters, they're just friendly to you. They just chase you around like monkeys, but they don't actually inflict any harm onto you. They fight stingrays, hounds, and I don't think they fight... What is it? Oh, whoops! Lag. I don't think they fight swordfish. So stingrays and hounds only, they fight. You can use them as a source of protection when you're at sea, but you shouldn't really be at sea, especially in the deep sea. if you know the Hound Wave is coming. No, I actually haven't died to them before. I've only died twice in the Weber game. It's the Darkness one and the Hound one. That's it. I'm not actually kidding. I wasn't joking that time. It may be hard to tell sometimes. Alright. Once I finish putting everything away, I'll be done. So I really gotta get those twigs as soon as I can now. Oops. Okay, I should just repair this. I'm never gonna actually... Oh no! My fire! No! No! Damn. Yeah, if you have a food problem, the monkeys will probably fix it for you. Monkey farm is a really good source of food. Though you shouldn't have a food problem. It's very difficult to actually have a legit food problem. Do you have a berry farm? Because a berry farm and an ice machine is all you need. 3 of these, 1 of these, 2 rot or 1 manure. Inside this is meatballs. It's a very convenient formula. Can floods spread at your base if you're not there? Yes. Yes, they can. I'm sorry to say, but they can. Good luck. The floods are not fair. They still aren't fair. I don't care how many days I've survived, they're not fair. They're not designed very well. Because clay is super derpy. But hopefully they fix it in the future. That'd be great for everyone. Oh, why do I have this on? Whoops. Yeah, floods are one of those things that just happens no matter what. So you gotta be careful. Really, really careful. Alright, so the plan for tomorrow is... What is it? Just deal with the base stuff, I guess. I should plant some trees. Hopefully not lag this time. Because I will need these logs. It's like summer preparation. That's what I need right now. In general, you should be preparing for as much as you can. Plus, I'm going to be shoveling up this turf and making a design with it very soon. So that's going to be another thing to deal with. Are there special jerky-based recipes? No, jerky just functions the same as meat. So whenever I hang a small piece of jerky or monster meat, it's to preserve this as a piece of meat in the crockpot recipe. I don't actually eat them normally. The big jerky should always be eaten normally unless it becomes stale. Then you can use it for something in the crockpot. In general, jerky is a really strong item because of how versatile it is. You take the raw meat, you preserve it for a ton of extra days, and then it refreshes the freshness, of course, and then you use it again. But any specific jerky recipes, no. Can you put sandbags around it to stop the flood? No. You have to put the sandbag in the very middle of the flood. It's very stupid. So let's say, where's my pitchfork? Let's say, okay, the creature is the middle of the puddle, and then like above it, to the left of it, to the right of it, and below it is what the puddle looks like. So the 5 squares, that's the puddle. Usually that's how they spawn in the beginning. Sometimes if you're lucky, you only get 1 square. If you see the 1 square, you put the puddle, or you put the sandbag on top of it, and the flooding stops, and nothing happens for the entire season. But if you have a puddle, like I mentioned, 5 squares, with the creature in the middle and then the plus sign shape, then you can put the sandbag on the creature location, and the puddle stops growing, but the puddle will still get you wet, and it still spawns mosquitoes, which is again pretty unfair because you kind of counterplayed it, but it's still, it's still there and it's still affecting you. So I'm hoping they fix this in the future. Alright. Anyway, that'll be it for today. I'll show you the WX world. Are there any biomes where puddles happen less? No. Damn it, the game froze again. It's completely RNG, the puddle location. It's dumb? Yeah, it's dumb. It's really stupid. The puddle should disappear after 1 day if you put a sandbag in the middle of it. I'm okay with it somewhat the way it is right now. I just think it needs some tweaking. Like, putting a sandbag in the middle doesn't make much sense. So maybe, the most intuitive way is to put a sandbag around it, and then the puddle stops, right? But I think overall they should just tweak it. Alright, so this is the island I have. Not many limpets, only 3. But there are limpet islands directly next to it. Like 6, 7 limpets here. And then there's a lot of green here. There's a mushroom circle here. Got monkeys. Some laggy areas. Spiders. Touchstone. Look at that. There's a touchstone right there as well. And then there's a mangrove here and a mangrove there. It's a pretty beautiful island, isn't it? Oh, there's also a pig. But that's not important.